Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you're having a good day, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Made it through the weekend, and another weekend of shelter in place, right? Physical distancing, all these mitigation strategies that really turn out to be strategies that have been used for decades when it comes to pandemics. And interestingly, they work. They may not be all that fancy, scientifically speaking, but they work. And I would encourage you to continue to practice them. In my neighborhood, now, this is a pretty nice neighborhood, as neighborhoods go. I've lived, in my life, I have lived in poor neighborhoods. Trust me, I grew up in a very modest neighborhood. And my family were immigrants, and many of the other families were immigrants. And it was modest. Trust me, it was modest. And I've lived in high-end, high-line neighborhoods and whatnot. This is a nice neighborhood. Okay, what I'm getting at is this. These are people that have the financial means and wherewithal to live in such a place. So that means they must have some degree of intelligence that puts them above the IQ of a monkey, right? You would think so. So I get in my vehicle. I needed to go to the store to get some medication. I get in. I'm driving down the street. I make the first right. And I look off to my right, and there sit in the driveway, 6 to 8 people in lawn chairs and different kinds of chairs, drinking, having beverages of one sort or another. I couldn't make out exactly what they were drinking, but they were sitting not 6 feet from one another, maybe 6 inches. And I go up to the stop sign and turn right. And then there's another crew doing the same thing. I'm thinking, wait a minute, what's going on here? Is this some sort of protest? And I was tempted to stop and ask them, what are they doing? But I thought the better of it for fear that, I don't know what. And I don't know. That is not advisable. And you can't assume, unless you have been in the house and you're in the house with some other people, and all of the people in the house have not gone anywhere for 2 to 3 weeks. And I mean nowhere. That's not the case, then you cannot assume that you're not infected. Now, I don't know what the situation with each and every one of those people was or is. in terms of their social distancing, their sheltering in place, and have they been out into the world? But you're putting yourself at grave risk when you do that. They opened the beaches in Jacksonville. Isn't that right, Katie? Did they open the beaches in
Yes.
Jacksonville?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Were you tempted to drive up there?
Not even a little bit.
You don't want to try out that new bathing suit?
I mean, listen, I actually did get a new swimsuit, so you're not lying there. But I did not
How
want
did I know?
to.
How did I know?
Because we're stuck in quarantine and we got to check. Of course, I want a swimsuit. Along with 3 pairs of shoes and a bunch of other stuff I didn't need. But that's beside the point. No, there's no bathing suit that's worth trying out that I'm going to risk my life or drive that far to go to the beach.
What are they doing?
I can't even imagine.
Did you see any of the video of those people?
I refuse to watch them. It just makes me angry.
It's crazy. What makes Jacksonville so special? I have no clue.
The only thing that made it so special is that they had an open beach. It was the only beach in the state that was open, so everyone flocked to Jacksonville.
Oh.
Not instead of taking a second to maybe think, hey, why is Jacksonville the only beach in the state that's open?
And you have to think just statistically in terms of odds. What are the odds that nobody on that beach was infected? No one.
Cannot
what are
be
the
possible.
odds of that?
It just can't be possible. I don't see that being even an option.
I have a better chance of becoming an astronaut.
People think that if you're not coughing and looking miserable, that there's no possible way you can have it. Like, you know Natalie, she works down here. I know our audience doesn't necessarily know Natalie, but she works in the building. Her cousin in New York, she lives in New York City, so not surprisingly, she has the coronavirus. And the only thing she's going through is she can't taste anything. I mean, she tested positive for it, but she is completely fine aside from the fact that she can't taste anything. So don't think just because someone's not coughing or laying down like they're sick doesn't mean that they don't have it.
I don't know what the exact number is. It's a high percentage of people that are infected. Maybe you can check my work on that. I want to say 50%, but I don't know if it's that high. But a high percentage of people who are infected are asymptomatic. They don't even know they have it. So here you have Jacksonville Beach opening up. And again, I don't know how many people showed up there over the weekend. It had to be in the hundreds, if not thousands, I guess. You're going to assume that no one on that beach is infected? No one? That's highly unlikely. And if you're infected, what is the average? One person can infect 2 point some other people, whatever that number is.
It says, according to the CDC, around 25 to 50% of people are asymptomatic.
There, I heard the number 50%, so they have a range. 25 to 50% of people infected with this deadly, and I need to repeat, deadly, unpredictable virus are asymptomatic. You wouldn't get me to go on that beach at gunpoint. You might as well just go ahead and shoot me. I mean, I would not feel comfortable. I don't know. Here's how you can connect and contact the show. Maybe you have a thought or two.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. And you can always email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you'd like to listen to any of the past shows, you can go to letstalknutrition.com. Just go to the show schedule tab. It's right at the top of the page, and you will find all of our past shows. You can also do the same on youtube.com. Search Let's Talk Nutrition. You'll find all of our shows, the live stream of them, and you can keep up with us on Facebook and send us messages on any of the platforms I just mentioned, and we will get back with you.
Oh, thank you, Katie. No jacket today? They still didn't fix the air conditioner.
No, or I'm just getting adjusted finally like a normal human being.
Of course, I've been broadcasting from home for weeks. And one of the things I miss is walking into the building and you feel like you stepped into Antarctica.
It's true.
They keep everything so cold because of all the electronics, the computer systems, and whatnot. It's better. They run better when they're cold.
I'd rather be cold than have broken computers, so I take it.
Yeah. What is it? Fords run hot, Chevys run cold. I forget what that is.
Heck if I know.
I'll have to ask Norman. Norman down the hall will know the answer to that. Over the weekend, I was invited to do a webinar. I think there were I don't know how many hundreds of people were on this webinar, but I will share with you what I shared with the people on the webinar. Something I haven't talked about on LTN, coast to coast and globally. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at Let's Talk.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in on this early in the week edition of LTN. Hope you're having a good day, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Over the weekend, on Saturday, I was invited to participate in a webinar, and they asked me to talk about, of course, what else? Coronavirus and the COVID-19 epidemic. I was asked some very good questions. Of course, I couldn't interact with everyone. I was interacting with the person who was conducting the webinar, and he asked some really good questions. You know, all those standard questions, they were good questions, and the audience is very, very interested in knowing what should they do to protect themselves against this virus. And I proceeded to lay out, they wanted generally to know, he wanted to know, the interviewer wanted to know my take on the coronavirus and what do I think about it and where have we been, where are we now, and where are we headed. And so I broke that down, at least from my perspective. And then I talked about things that people can do to support their immune system. When they wanted to know what, he asked me, what would you do? What are you doing? And what are you telling your audience every day to do? And I said, well, the recommendations are nothing, they're not a government secret, and they haven't been locked up in a vault somewhere, only to be recently displayed to humankind. These are well-known strategies, and a frontline strategy is to support your immune system. Now, this is tricky business, and there is some nuances in here that can be consequential. I'll explain. And one of the things I recommended to help keep their immune system balanced, in balance, and homeostatic, nice and balanced, of course, was CBD oil. And I think that is a good, from a dietary supplement perspective, from a nutrient perspective, that constituents found in CBD oil moderate and keep the immune system in balance and keep all the systems working together and in harmony. And it is a wonderful way too, when under stress, the immune system gets suppressed. And CBD oil tends to keep people more even, tends to make them more responsive rather than reactive. And I would recommend to you, listener and viewer, the Plus CBD oil from CV Sciences. They're running a special right now, right, Katie?
Yes, they are. If you use the code BEWELL, it'll take 30% off your entire order.
Yeah. Go to pluscbdoil.com and you can get 30% off your purchase. That's a sizable discount. I highly urge you to consider using CBD. So I talked to them about that. And then I talked to them about something I haven't mentioned on the air. Elderberry. Have you ever had elderberry pie, Reggie?
I have not. I do like
You
pie,
have,
though.
It's good. It's elderberry pie is yum. Maybe Katie has. I don't know.
I have never had it
Um,
in a pie. I have had the elderberry syrup before.
yes,
Oh,
you
you
were
know what? I think
probably
I might
sick.
have done that.
Good.
Yeah.
So
Did
healthy.
you have it when? Did you have it when you were sick?
No, but I had actually ordered it at a time that everybody was getting sick when the flu season was just going around before all of this. There was someone locally who makes it and was advertising, so I bought it while everyone else was getting sick. I actually wasn't sick at the time, but I knew it was something good to have on hand for when I did get sick.
Okay. So the idea with elderberry would be good to take ahead of time. Raw elderberries, as the case may be, are 80% water, 18% carbohydrate, 1% protein and fat. So that's just a little breakdown. Nothing newsworthy there necessarily. Now, what's interesting about elderberries, you have to be careful with elderberries. You can't eat uh, the pulp and the skin. You know, the uncooked berries and other parts of the plant of this particular uh, of elderberries uh, are poisonous. You know, cyanide.
Oh, okay.
You can't eat those raw. You'll die.
That's very important.
So, what's that, Reg?
No, I'm saying that's very important to know because I mean,
Yeah. So people that are always uh, price conscious and trying to save money say, well, maybe if I just go out and pick some wild elderberries and eat the leaves. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. The leaves, the twigs, the branches, the seeds, the roots, the flowers, and the berries of Sambucus plants, that's a genus, um, produce cyanogenic glycosides, translation cyanide, which have toxic properties. Yeah, they do. That toxic property leads to what? You dying if you eat it. But cooked, they're just fine. Elderberry plant, Sambucus nigra, is a good source of protein. And
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday edition of LTN. I'll get back to elderberries here in a second. Just want to do a little bit of reporting and bring you up to date. So far, 2,426,785 people have been infected with this novel coronavirus. Over 166,122 people have died. And currently, in the United States, we are at 765,613 total cases. We are now over 40,000 deaths. Spain is second at 200,000 people, round numbers, and total deaths there is half ours, 20,000 round numbers. And then they're followed by Italy, France, Germany, UK, then Turkey, then Iran, Germany, UK, Turkey, Iran at 83,000 people dead. And then there's China after Iran. At one point, China was number one. They've had 82,000 747 cases. Now, that's a country, it's over 1 billion people. We're a country of 300 million and some change, whatever it is, 325. And we have, 765,000 infections, 40,000 deaths. How many deaths were there in China? In China, 4,632. We're at 40,000. We're a smaller population, and we have more deaths per capita than China, where the virus started. It's astonishing where we are. 877-897-8255. Let's go to Bill in Tampa. Bill, welcome to the show. I trust you had a safe, coronavirus-free weekend, and you weren't in Jacksonville on the beach.
First of all, Jacksonville, if you've ever been to the beaches, they ain't much compared to ours. The most important thing first, you talked about Katie's bathing suit, and I was waiting for you to say, see pictures on my Facebook page.
No, I don't go there. No, I'm not doing that.
That would be nice. I have an observation about the mask, and I don't know what color yours is, but they're wearing a lot of black masks. It sends sort of a morbid message. So if people could start, maybe white or put a scarf over and, dress it up. But the black mask is a little much. I wanted to mention the study, not study, but they decided to do a test on the homeless up in Boston. I don't know if you read that. 400 residents of the homeless shelter, 170 tested positive.
Yep.
Here's the interesting part. Not one had symptoms.
Wow. That I didn't know.
Yes.
They were all asymptomatic?
Yes. Google it. You won't believe it. It says astonishing is the headline on it. Doctor,
It is astonishing. Do you trust that? Is it a reliable source? I haven't seen it.
Of the thought of opening everything up at this point.
Say that again?
Pressure on your politicians. They're trying to do this the safest way they can. They all want the businesses open, but they don't want people to get sick either. Give them a break.
Well, what's your take on that, Bill? I mean, where do you come down on that?
He got disconnected.
Oh, he did. I haven't seen that story out of Boston. Maybe Katie, in one of your spare moments, if you can find that nursing home, Boston patients, residents asymptomatic would be some of the key words. I've been researching the coronavirus and viruses generally, and what makes these work and so on. In December of 2019, a distinctive coronavirus was identified and determined to be responsible for an outbreak that was potentially fatal, atypical pneumonia. And you now have come to know it as the coronavirus 19, COVID-19, in Wuhan, Hubei province in China. Boy, we've come a long way since my first reporting on that. Since this novel COVID term, severe acute respiratory, there was another one too. It was SARS. CoV-2 it was called, was found to be similar to, in many ways, to this COVID-19. And this was back in 2002. So what is coronavirus? Coronavirus, CoVs, it's a very big family of enveloped, positive sense, single-stranded RNA viruses that infect a broad range of vertebrates, among which we are one. They are extensive in bats, but can be found in many other species, like birds and mammals, including humans, as we now know. CoVs can cause a variety of diseases, such as enteritis in pigs and cows, and upper respiratory diseases in chickens. You say, well, what does that have to do with us? Well, just hold on. In humans, CoVs tend to cause typically mild to moderate upper respiratory tract infections, similar to the common cold. However, over the past few decades, 2 or 3 decades, there have been now outbreaks of severe, fatal respiratory illnesses found to be caused by novel meaning new, human pathogenic coronaviruses. These CoV strains have been determined to be phylogenetically distinct from the common human coronaviruses that had originated in bats and were transmitted to humans. And that's typically through an intermediate host. What they mean by that is the bats are the vector. They infect the pigs or the chickens or the cows, and then the humans eat those. We'll be back. We'll talk some more.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I haven't forgotten about the elderberry. But I wanted to share this little background on coronavirus. All right. Keep this thought and hold this thought in mind. In your lungs, you have these structures called alveoli. Alveoli are any of the many tiny air sacs of your lungs that allow for rapid gaseous exchange. Okay, these are, you got the function of the alveoli. I mean, they are important for the respiratory system, whose function is to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide molecules to and from the bloodstream. That's what they mean by gaseous exchange. These are tiny balloon-shaped air sacs, and they sit at the very end of the respiratory tree. You go and look online and find a schematic of the lungs, the physiology and anatomy of the lungs, and they're arranged in clusters throughout the lungs. Okay, that's what the alveoli are. Now keep that in mind. And let me say this about these coronaviruses. I was saying to you, now what we have is this CoV strains that are that originated in bats and then were transmitted to humans through an intermediate host. And that, like at that Wuhan market, for example, they were selling animals. Some believe that that's where it originated. Now there's some dispute about that. But the pigs in that market, the snakes, the bats, whatever they were selling for people to eat, were infected. And they got infected by, they think, either the bats or pangolins, one or the other. Now, these strains, these new strains that have emerged in the past 20 years, exhibit stronger, more virulent, and quicker capacity as they pass from human to human. The infection with these CoVs typically produce mild symptoms for some people, but in some others, it's more severe. And as now we know, in extreme cases, people can die due to the gradual respiratory failure as the result of alveolar damage. Remember I just told you about the alveoli, right? Those little air sacs where you allow for the gaseous exchange between carbon dioxide and oxygen, they get destroyed. That's why people die. When they say respiratory failure, that's what they're talking about. So you know now. They can't breathe, and these alveoli get so damaged, you got, I don't know the exact number, but you have this large number of alveoli, and they start to become so damaged that you can't have the gaseous exchange between carbon dioxide and oxygen. And then the damage is so extensive, and then it's described as respiratory failure, and you die. And that's what, when you hear that being reported, that's what is going on. And these, and in the reporting, they do the best job they can. They don't have the time, like I just did, to explain that to you. So we're in a real fix here. If nothing else, I mean, there are many lessons here. And one of the main, for me, as I've thought about this, and believe me, I spend a lot of time thinking about this and writing about it, doing webinars now. We have a better, I think, appreciation of how we are interconnected to other organisms on this planet, in this world, in this environment, some of which we can see and many of which we cannot, these microorganisms. Some are beneficial, some are pathogenic. But nevertheless, because we can't see them, doesn't mean we don't have a relationship with them. And it can be a dangerous and deadly relationship. These pathogenic microorganisms, such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and whatnot, are deadly. It can be deadly. And we have created a horrible situation. Now, there are a lot of conspiracy theories out there saying that this particular strain was being created as part of germ warfare. It was created in a lab, the Wuhan virology lab, Wuhan. I don't know about any of that. I don't get into that. I let other talk shows and other media do that. And where the truth is, I'm not sure about any of it. People get caught up in that. There's one thing that's pretty crystal clear to me. People are dying left and right. And I was listening to somebody sent me a video of this doctor. I won't even give attribution to the guy, talking about that this is not really a virus, that it's something else, and that I don't know where he was going with it. All over the place. Fact is, people are dying, and the virus has been confirmed. They've done the analysis on the RNA, and the virus this is not a fiction, man. In essence, making the argument that this is a fiction, a hoax. It is not. And Dr. Fauci and other people are involved in this conspiracy to create this virus. Oh my God, it's off the chain. Just off the chain. And people buy into it. Instead of putting your eye on the issue, how can we stop this thing in its tracks? Then we can sort out some of these other issues later. The house is burning down, and people are focused on now buying new furniture. The house is in the middle of being burnt to the ground. You're thinking about calling the construction company, buying new furniture. You damn well better put the fire out first, don't you think? Before you get to those other matters. 877-897-8255. Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast and globally. We'll be back. Steve Augustine's our guest today from Kyolic. We'll talk about that. That's on the menu. Protect your immune system. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The preceding was a commercial program.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. So glad that you could stop by, taking a few moments to spend with us. We are delighted to be with you. Hope you're having a good day whenever, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. And of course, now we are deep into this effort to try and mitigate this strategy, to try and slow it down, to try and get, as you've been hearing, these curves, graphics, these graphs, the curves and the graphs to bend, flatten out, and quit this straight linear rise of infection and death attributable to coronavirus and the COVID-19 pandemic. It is a challenge, no doubt. We will get through this one way or another, and it is my hope that along the way we don't make more mistakes. Enough have been made already with delay, and we're so behind on the curve, and we've had a hard time catching up, and not enough tests. It's it's all good, and I know, but we'll figure it out. We'll make our way. We'll make our way one way or another, and that I know. We have been pretty ingenious and stalwart over the years, and we have dealt with other tragic events, and we'll deal with this too. Steve Augustine is our guest, and Steve, of course, has been a regular guest on Let's Talk Nutrition for a long time. And Wakunaga, he works for Wakunaga of America. Wakunaga of America is the manufacturer and distributor and, a wonderful company that has made available to people around the world this wonderful product that has been thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, clinically tested. Steve, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. I assume you're working from home.
Yes, I am. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, how you making it, man?
Well, I'm over here in Orlando, not too far from you, and we're in pretty much the same boat.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? And do you have any concerns? I mean, what's on your mind?
I asked him if he went to the beach in Jacksonville. He said no.
I do like the idea of reopening the beaches if people can be responsible. And I know that's difficult, but people need somewhere to exercise and relax, blow off steam these days. But they have to do it responsibly.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is very difficult. Do you have any personal stories, personal accounts that you could share?
Well, I'm one of those people that has family members that are directly impacted, like by this virus, much like you are. My father has Parkinson's, and he has asthmatic bronchitis, and my mother's handicapped. So I understand. I get it.
Yeah. What about yourself? Are you concerned?
No, I'm overweight a little bit, but I don't have any other risk factors. So, I feel, as safe as anyone else can feel when they go out in public. You just have to be careful and wash your hands a lot. Right, be cognizant of everything you do when you walk out the door.
Yeah, exactly. Are you practicing mitigation strategies? Do you wear a mask and gloves when you go out, and so on, and
I have a
maintain
mask
physical
that I
distancing?
wear if I'm going to be in the grocery store or in close contact with people. I don't wear it in the car or out walking as long as I know I'm going to be, have the right distance. So, I'm not all full time preventive, but most.
Is
And
there
I have been lucky enough to have some hand sanitizer left, which is very hard to find.
Yeah, that's few and far between to have hands. Is there
Yeah,
any
I've got just
benefit?
a little bit left.
Is there any benefit to actually wearing the mask in the car? Because I see that all day long, people wearing the mask in the car. And to me, it just seems silly. But is there any actual benefit to that?
I don't do it. I can't see why you would need to if you're by yourself.
Doc, do you wear it when you go in the car? I know you haven't left your house very much, but do you wear it in the car as well?
No,
No.
unless there's nobody in the car with me.
Right.
I mean, so maybe people just forget that they have it on,
That's true.
and they get in, and it just wearing the mask becomes almost like putting on your shirt or your blouse, and you
Yeah.
know people in some places in the Asia, wearing masks has been in vogue and in fashion for a long time, to the extent that it has become a fashion item. And you have all these designer masks. I mean, if you go online and look, and you'll see that in Asian markets, they've come up with all these very elegant masks. It's almost like you're going to one of those costume parties, high-end costume parties. So they've been wearing masks for a long time prior to this event.
Yeah, there's something to be said for not touching your mask a whole lot as well. And I think that's why you see people in the car with it on, is they put it on before they go, and they just keep it on till they get home. That's You have to touch it less.
Yeah, I have both. I have the N95 uh, paper type of mask, paper mask, and I have cloth masks that can be washed. I have both. And I wear rubber gloves. And by the way, when you're removing those gloves, you have to peel them off, um, such that you don't handle them so that you then infect your hands. You peel them off and be near a disposal, a garbage can or something, and drop them in. Uh, and I have alcohol wipes in the car, so I'll wipe down the steering wheel. I wipe the gloves. I wipe the gloves down before I take them off with the wipe, uh, so that I don't infect my hands. And then when I get in the house, I even wash my hands. And taking all these elaborate sorts of steps to mitigate the, the virus from spreading. Sounds like maybe excessive, but I don't think so. Nevertheless, we're glad that you're on. We're glad that you're safe. Um, do you have any feedback on the natural products industry's take on all of this? I know that Jay is pretty dialed into the industry, and so are you. Do you have anything to share with us? Any breaking news that
Well,
you
I
could
was out
share
in
about that?
California I was out in California when this all started for our international sales meeting for all our foreign distributors. That you've actually attended that meeting, or at least once, I think, maybe more than.
More
And
than once,
as you
two or
know,
three
for the
times.
first time in history, our trade show was canceled.
Yeah, it was.
Expo West.
What's the industry's take on this? Do you have any feedback from getting any feedback on how the natural products industry is thinking about this?
We have Maho coming up in July, and I've been told that that show is still tentatively going to be held, but that pending future notice, seeing how the mitigation works and what happens when we all get back to work. So everybody's kind of up in the air in the industry right now. They're all wanting it to work out. Of course, everyone wants to get back to work. Got to make sure we handle it correctly.
What's the name of that trade show? What was that acronym mean? What's it mean?
It's in Columbus, Ohio. It's kind of like Expo West, but much, much smaller.
Okay, we come back. We'll talk some more with Steve Augustine. And Kyolic Age Garlic Extract, a must during this time.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Steve Augustine from Wampanoag of America is our guest today, makers of Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, one of the best dietary supplement products on the planet, has been for decades, sold across the globe in scores of countries. And the product has been in the marketplace for scores of years as well. And Steve, I know that oftentimes Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract is talked about relative to cardiovascular health, but it serves a fabulous purpose for immune health too, does it not?
As far back as January of 2012, we did a research study with Dr. Susan Percival that was published in Clinical Nutrition. And that research study was done on 120 students at the University of Florida during finals. So they were under a lot of stress. Their immune systems were assumed to be kind of somewhat compromised by that stress. And she did a couple of blood draws that looked at gamma delta T cells, natural killer cells. She was able to show that taking 4 capsules of Kyolic Reserve today boosted gamma delta T cell activity by 8 times, and natural killer cell activity doubled.
Wow. 877-897-8255. So this is something people can take right now that would support their immune system.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look back at the research, and we're a research-based company, uh, several of the studies have looked at the F4 protein fraction, which is created during the aging process. And when you talk to immunologists, doctors like Dr. Chris, they tell you that that protein fraction is what they are most interested in for stimulating the immune cells, and it's what they think is the active ingredient for that.
Yeah, and I've talked about the immune system on the show a lot recently, and talking about all the different, the immune system and its components and how it works, and what we need to do to support it. I've made the point. I wanted to get your take on this. People often talk about boosting the immune system. Sometimes you may not necessarily want to boost it as being as wanting to maybe just support it, because it can be over amplified, right?
Right. Dr. Percival addressed that directly because I actually asked her that because I knew that question would come up. And the F4 protein fraction primes the immune system, and I asked her to describe that because that's an unusual term for the immune system. She said it doesn't stimulate or overstimulate the immune system, so it wouldn't be a concern for autoimmune disorder or people who are worried about overstimulating the immune system. That F4 protein fraction primes the immune cells by stimulating the pattern recognition receptors on them, makes them become ready to profilate and attack something, but they haven't been encoded to do that yet. So they're not overstimulated and causing a problem that way.
This sounds a little complicated. F4 protein fraction. All right.
Right.
So it's a fraction of something else. What do we? The F4 is that's the F4 protein fraction is isolated from aged garlic extract.
I don't
Isn't
know if
that
they've
right?
actually isolated. Yeah, I don't think they've actually isolated it. Just when they put it on a mass spectrometer and they go back and look at the different compounds that are in aged garlic extract, there are several compounds that are very interesting to scientists that are created during the aging or Maillard reaction process that kind of raise the eyebrows and are what the scientists like to look at because they know they have various health properties like immune stimulation.
I came across an article by Morioka et al. And others. The title of the piece was "A Protein Fraction from Aged Garlic Extract Enhances Cytotoxicity and Proliferation of Human Lymphocytes Mediated by Interleukin 2 and Concavalin A." Long title, a little complicated. So this whole idea of this fraction, this F4 protein fraction from aged garlic extract, very important concept. So the point here is that there is science to bolster the notion that aged garlic extract confers a benefit to the immune system. Isn't that really the main point?
Right, and that protein fraction is created during the aging process that we do.
Ah.
And I'm not aware of any other company that does that.
So this is interesting. And that aging process also creates other compounds, sulfur-based compounds, that didn't exist prior to the aging of the organic garlic that Wakanaga uses.
Right, so we organically grow it ourselves, and we chop it up and put it in stainless tanks and age it 12 to 20 months. And it goes through this bioconversion process or Maillard reaction process, where there are both sulfur compounds and non-sulfur compounds that are created during the aging process that aren't found in any other garlic supplement, but they are found in Kyolic.
What are the do you have off the top of your head what those sulfur and non-sulfur compounds are? Like the sulfur ones?
So it's a little complicated, but there's like saponins, like SP-saponin, fructosyl arginine, those are non-sulfur compounds. The F4 protein fraction is non-sulfur. Then there's a carboline, like a tetrahydrobeta-carboline. There's other compounds that are created that are sulfur compounds, like ethylylcysteine and ethylmercaptose. It is pretty complicated, but it's
it is and it isn't, Steve. We come back, we'll talk about it and why sulfur is so critical here.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. Talking with Steve Augustine from Wampanoag of America, makers of Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract. Every one of their Kyolic products has garlic in it. They also have formulated or created different formulations with other ingredients as well. And Steve, welcome back. You have some formulations that are immune specific, not only with garlic in it, but also other immune supporting compounds. Yes.
Specifically, the one that is probably the most important nowadays is Kyolic Formula 103, which is the orange label, and that has aged garlic extract, vitamin C, mushrooms, astragalus, oregano, olive leaf. Of course, Kyolic.
That's okay. Let's do that again. That is an interesting array. I like it. Plus, it has the aged garlic extract. What are those ingredients again?
So it has 440 milligrams for 2 capsules of aged garlic extract. It has 105 milligrams for 2 capsules of vitamin C. It has a premium mushroom complex of 150 milligrams. It has astragalus, which I know you're familiar with, 100 milligrams, oregano, 100 milligrams, and olive leaf, 80 milligrams. And that's for two capsules.
Man, did you come up with that formulation?
I like that formulation. I would have added elderberry too.
Oh, it's funny. Whoa, funny you mentioned that. I have a
missed
lot of
one.
people that will just tell you that I mentioned elderberry and I never got back to it. I was on a webinar over the weekend and I talked about elderberry and how it supports the immune system. Thank you for saying that. This gives me a chance to reintroduce the concept.
Right. I like elderberry. I like
Yeah.
Kyolic too, obviously. I recommend taking both.
You don't have elderberry in any of your products, do you?
No, I've actually brought that to the attention of the company a couple of times, and I'm hoping that after everyone recovers, we take a second look at that.
Yeah. How cool is that? What got you turned on to elderberry?
Well, I've been in the industry for 30 years, just like you have. We know what's out there that works. You learn, you hear it from people in the stores. Science is very important. You and I are both science-based people, but you also develop relationships with people in the industry that you've known for 20, 30 years, and you trust what they say to you in the health food store. And elderberry is one of those things.
Elderberry has medicinal properties associated with the presence of polyphenols, which are compounds that have potential antioxidant properties. Antioxidants greatly affect the course of disease processes, and they do that by counteracting oxidative stress, and they exert beneficial effects on blood pressure, glycemia reduction, immune system stimulation. I could go on and on. So elderberries are rich in antioxidants, yes?
Yeah, they taste good too.
I asked Katie and Reggie if they've ever had elderberry pie.
They're good.
It is good. It is good. Funny you mentioned that. I mentioned that over the weekend in this webinar that I was on. And, yeah, but that formulation, my goodness, aged garlic extract, vitamin C, a mushroom complex, astragalus, oregano, olive leaf. My God, that's a great formula.
The orange label formula is one of the most popular formulas this time of year during cold and flu season in the stores. It can also be very hard to find because, unfortunately, it's sold out almost everywhere. But, if, somebody is trying to boost their immune system, we have the research from the University of Florida. And I didn't get to mention, but Dr. Percival also found in her study that was published in Clinical Nutrition in January of 2012 that the students who were taking Kyolic 4 capsules a day, if they got sick, they got better 61% faster than the students who weren't taking Kyolic, which was important.
Yeah, and I mentioned that elderberries, by the way, as a sidebar here, that they're rich in polyphenols,
Right, yeah, we like
and
elderberry.
mostly,
Yeah.
yeah, but mostly anthocyanins, flavonols, phenolic acids, proanthocyanidins, and as well as terpenes and lectins. So, yeah, elderberries are. I'm a fan. I'm with you. 877-897-8255. I dare say that Formula 103 is probably very hard to find these days.
It's one of the most balanced formulas out there if you're trying to find one product that you can take during cold and flu season to help your immune system. It's got almost everything you need.
Let's go to Roy. Roy, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Hey, Doc. I know your guest had mentioned he had a hard time finding hand sanitizer. I want to pass on this little tip. I went to the liquor store and bought grain alcohol, quart bottle, $20-something.
Grain alcohol.
And I've been using that.
And so what did you do? Drink it and didn't worry about your hands?
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah,
what did you do? Put it in a spray bottle? What did you do?
It's a quart bottle I bought.
Okay, so what do you do with it? What are you doing with it?
It's a hand cleaner.
You can mix it with lotion or gel yourself and make your own.
Yeah, it's 90% alcohol. So I'll pour it on a paper towel and wipe things down with it. I wipe my hands with it. You think of it as a hand sanitizer. So you can't buy the hand sanitizer, which is alcohol. I went to the liquor store. Grain alcohol.
Yeah, I heard Jack Daniels was actually making a hand sanitizing gel now.
Right,
that's no joke.
I've heard that as well, but I want to pass that on. And
go ahead.
I don't speak to you on Wednesday, Doc. Hope you have the best birthday ever.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks for remembering me ahead of time. Listen, I just sent an email to somebody about companies during this time. They want to be recognized as doing the socially responsible thing by helping others, right? But they also want to make profits. And those are not mutually exclusive things. Like, so you got Jack Daniels making alcohol wipes. That's a socially responsible thing for them to do, is it not?
I think so.
100%. That's a great point. Reinforces the point I just made with somebody about that. And shows that sponsors on the show can do a socially responsible thing by coming on, sponsoring the show, and talking about their wonderful products and helping others. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here is the LTN health question of the day. So I was talking with Steve Augustine, and he mentioned the Kyolic Formula 103. It's the orange label. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yeah, orange
right?
label.
Orange. Right. Here's the question. Which of the following is included in this formulation, the Formula 103? Which of the following? And I can tell you right up front, it has Kyolic aged garlic extract in it. So beyond that, what else is included? Which of the following is included? Vitamin C, a mushroom complex, astragalus, oregano, olive leaf extract, or all of the above? Which of the following is included? Vitamin C, mushrooms, extract, astragalus, oregano, olive leaf, or all of the above? I'll give you a hint. It's a fulsome formulation. Here's the number to call.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
All right, so that formula is wonderful, and that if somebody took 4 capsules a day, 2 and 2, that wouldn't hurt, would it?
No, 1,200 milligrams of aged garlic extract is actually the level that most scientists experiment with, and therefore what we actually recommend.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you take?
You're going to get. Right now, I'm taking the 103. Of course, I happen to have some. If you need some, I'll send you.
I'll send you a text when I get off the air. Pardon me, throat's all jammed up. I'm so glad you mentioned elderberry because I had that hanging out there and I needed to put a button on it, and you helped me do that. So that's you see elderberry in all these over the counter uh, cold remedies, right? You see that all the time. I won't mention any brands, but you see it all the time.
Right. It's sold out in a lot of places. Well, though, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
They are trying to get it back in, though. Like even our formula, the 103, we're in production right now trying to get it back out.
Uh-huh. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Sandy lives in Tampa, and the beaches are sandy, but nobody's at the beach, I hope.
No.
Hi, Sandy.
Okay, so I'm here.
Good. Very good. So in this Formula 103, it has aged garlic extract in it, 1,200 milligrams, 2 capsules for sure. What else does it contain? Vitamin C, mushroom complex, astragalus, oregano, olive leaf, or all of the above?
All of the above.
100%. And that is a wonderful formula. That is what, from a dietary supplement point of view, bingo, you hit the mother load on that one. Congratulations. Yep. Are you taking care of yourself? Are you sheltering in place? Keeping you're practicing physical distancing? Go ahead.
Okay. I'm sheltering in place. I'm one of those people that I'm fluctuating between working in the office and working at home. So I'm at home this week.
Good. It's a little tough to stay at home all the time, but for now, it's a good thing to do, and practicing physical distancing, wearing your mask when you go out, wearing gloves, all those things help. Take your Formula 103 too as well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Sandy.
I'm excited
Thank you.
That I got in.
What's that?
I said I'm excited that I got in. I'm always listening to you.
Well, thank you so much for doing that. We're glad that you made it into the show, and you won $25 supplement gift card. That's good. All good. So you're off to a good start for your day. Thank you, Sandy. We appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Stephen, we appreciate you as well. The Formula 103, I'll send you a text when I get off here. I'll call you. How are they doing in California? How's Jay doing?
It's amazing. They locked it down really hard and really tight, and they were very strict, and they're doing really well. Our company is unfortunately not, all operating remotely, except for manufacturing, which they're allowed to stay open. But the office is closed, and everyone is just calling in. But everyone's doing okay.
Yeah, they locked it down early, and the governor there has been on top of it, Governor Newsom, right?
Yeah, they were very strict, but it looks like it's paying off.
It is paying off. Got people in Jacksonville going to the beach, however.
We'll see.
We'll see. So this is great. The Kyolic, we could get into some of the chemistry. The aging process really. Let me ask you, do other companies age the garlic the way you all do it?
We've seen recently the pop-up of something called black garlic. I don't think they are using the same type of science that we use. I think they're just naturally aging the garlic and allowing it to kind of ferment in its natural state. We actually add alcohol to the mixture, and we're doing batch samples throughout the process to control the aging process. So it's a delicate science, almost like you would see at a brewery where they're taking samples, checking the sulfur levels. Once the acetylcysteine and acetylmyrcocysteine reach different levels of standardization, then the batch is ready. That batch is then spray dried into a powder, so no heat is used in the making of Kyolic. That's why scientists like it so much, because it has so much of the enzyme activity and the beneficial compounds that all of the other heat processed garlic powders don't have.
Well said. Thank you for sharing that. Stephen, thank you so much. Please give my best to Jay Levy and everyone at Wampanoag of America. Formula 103, iolic age garlic extract. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.